Good morning. I'm eating a chicken nugget. I took my thermo test at 3 a.m. Raced through it. Chicken nuggets, and I have to be at the train station for Blue Mountains at 7. Well, I have to be in the lobby of our accommodation at around 7:30, and it's like 7:10, so I have 20 minutes to pack, and my bags are absolutely empty. And I'm just eating chicken nuggets. Okay, I'm gonna go pack. Oh yeah, this is it again. Katumba.
I could never settle down too far away from my hometown. With my family I am bound. I stick by them till I'm in the ground.
I'm on a solo mission to the Hanging Cliff. It's basically this cliff that extends really far outwards into basically the gorge, the giant valley, the crevasse. And I'm going to try to walk all the way to the end of the cliff, remaining 2 body lengths away from the edge, of course, thanks to my education professor, Sam. Shout out, Sam. If you're watching this, this is probably not making you too thrilled, but it needed to be done, and I love solo missioning. Do you guys know when you think in your head like a headline of how you die? So I'm walking this trail, there's practically no one around, but I'm just thinking in my head like, clueless tourist mauled by wild dingoes, or like tourist with camo jorts eaten alive by wild dingoes. You know, something crazy like that. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with the class. Where are we going? Down to the Hanging Rock. Safe. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm alive. I did not fall from the hanging rock, although one wrong step and it would have been over. And I laugh because, you know, you go on the trail to where you get to the point where you actually can walk along that rock. And going down that trail was just like a clumsy mess. Like I was slipping, I was sliding, making a damn ruckus. So when I got to, you know, getting to the very precarious part where I actually had to focus, I told myself, okay, you got to get it together. Anyways, so met this family there. They were the only ones there. It was this guy and his 3 kids, and they were sort of also exploring. The guy was taking photos, started chatting with them, and thank God I found this family, because if I didn't, I would have had to walk back in pitch black darkness around an hour and 20 minutes to get to the parking lot, where I would then have to walk another basically like 40 minutes back to the accommodation. So that would have been a shit show. And it was pitch black and my phone was dying, so I wouldn't have had a flashlight. But thank God I met this family, and they had these super high-tech, you know, camping lights. So they gave me one of those, and we all walked back together, and we were just chatting. It was awesome. And then we eventually got to the parking lot, and they gave me a ride back to the accommodation, and they also gave me this really interesting tasting protein beverage.
Laid under the willow tree, the last weekend of summer. The empire at our fingertips, the autumn to discover. If I would have had the worthiness to be the perfect lover, would you stay under the willow tree when I asked if you would be? Would you be my Valentine?
Bum,
Would you be my Valentine?
bum, 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 bum.
Still alive, living